Are you ready to lose that arm jiggle and get toned, shapely arms? Hi, I'm Coach Dom, owner of Breakthrough Fitness here in Oviedo, Florida. And every client I work with that comes to us that wants to change their physique, their body, arms are always an issue. Regardless of their age, women want less jiggle and men want that bicep and that tricep to pop when wearing a t-shirt. So today I'm going to share with you 3 essential components to get the arms that you finally want. The first component for great looking arms is indirect arm training. What I mean by indirect arm training is we need to do as much work as possible that involves the arm. The majority of adults don't want to or can't commit tons of time to strength training. So we have to use our time wisely. The wisest use of your time would be to train all the big muscles of the body, the legs, the back, the shoulders, and the chest muscles. The arms aren't the prime movers for these big muscle groups, but they are heavily involved. So now I'm going to show you some examples on what indirect training would look like. Picking things up and putting things down. It works the entire body. The most popular exercise is called the deadlift. So picking things up and putting things down involves the arms heavily, even though they're not the prime movers like I mentioned in the lift. Pulling moves, like the one-arm row, work the back muscles, but also heavily work the bicep. Pushing movements work the shoulder, chest, and the tricep plays an important role in these movements. An example would be the inclined dumbbell press. Getting down on the ground and doing push-ups and planks and crawling type patterns works the shoulders, chest, ab muscles, but it also puts a lot of emphasis on the back of the arms, the triceps. By doing all these indirect movements, you're going to work so much more muscle mass overall that it's going to help boost fat loss and your metabolism. This leads me right into number 2, lose fat. So the muscle's there. It's just covered under a blanket of insulation. So it takes more than just training to get better looking arms. We also have to focus on what we eat. The first thing I would cut out in the nice arm diet is the processed foods, the cookies, the cupcakes, French fries, the pizzas, things like that. I would eliminate quite a bit. You don't have to get rid of it totally, but if you do want better looking arms and an overall physique, you're going to have to cut some of those products out of the diet. Number 2, add more low-calorie, high-volume food into your day. Examples, fruit, vegetables, apples, things that are going to keep you full, that provide you a little bit of calories, but a lot of nutrition. You're also going to want to increase your protein, so you're going to recover a lot faster from those workouts. Fats turn into fats. So they're good for you. We need it for to reduce inflammation, for brain health, and a lot of other good things. But we also want to control the amount of fat in our diet. So make sure you're choosing healthy options. You're controlling that oil when you're doing cooking, using a little bit in the pan, and controlling butter and all those things like that. Better looking arms requires carbohydrates. You heard that correctly. They are not the devil. We want to make sure we eliminate those processed carbs that I mentioned above or earlier, but you want to make sure you're eating good quality grains, sweet potatoes, things like that that are going to really help fuel your workouts and are necessary for building muscle. And let's not forget about water. Most important thing we need to survive. We need a lot of it. Keep your muscles hydrated. Keep your body functioning at its best. So drink a lot of water. 64 ounces, maybe an ounce per body weight. Whatever you want to go. There's so many numbers out there. Just drink more water. Let's move on to the third essential component for better looking arms, and that is direct arm training. Now, most people have this all backwards and want to just train the arms first and forget about all the other good quality work that needs to be done and the nutrition part of things. So what I mean by direct arm work is just simply exercises that target the bicep, that's the front of the arm, and the tricep. They isolate these muscles. And there's a lot of good ways to do that. I think it's the icing on the cake, direct arm training. So I would say pick 2 exercises, not 10 different exercises, blasting your arms from every different angle. Pick 2 exercises, pick the 2 you like the most, and sprinkle them into your overall program. And you're going to get great results, great looking arms if you do both steps 1 and 2 and finish with that direct arm training. Here are 2 direct arm exercises that I really like. Let's start with my favorite tricep exercise. That's the back of the arm, the part that's jiggling the most, and it's the biggest part of the arm because it consists of 3 muscles. We want to make sure we work that thoroughly. So the tricep push down. I like it because it uses a cable machine, which is going to be friendly on the joints, especially after you've done a bunch of work for the big muscles that I mentioned earlier, the indirect training. We want to just kind of finish off the workout with a little good quality isolated arm work. And the tricep push down gives us just that. So you just simply start by getting elbows into the ribs, and we're pushing straight down, flexing the back of that arm up smooth and controlled, press. Our clients really like this exercise because once you start doing it and you get that 8 to 10 reps and you're using the right weight, you're really going to feel that burn in the back of the arm. You're going to feel that muscle work. And that plays a good role in the mental state of exercise. So tricep push down, that's my direct arm training exercise for the tricep. For the bicep, the front of the arm, I like also to stay with the cable machine or an actual machine if you're at a gym that has machines that isolate the bicep. We're going to do a cable curl. So how that looks is we're going to use that same bar we used for that tricep. We're going to just step back a little bit, and we're going to curl up towards our chin area. Let that really extend down. We want to take the down portion, the negative portion of the exercise, we call it, nice and slow. It really lengthens that bicep. And then when we curl the weight, we're flexing or contracting that bicep. Okay? So another great exercise, easy on the joints using the cable. You're really going to feel that in that bicep. That's my go-to direct arm training exercise. There you have it. 3 things necessary for better looking arms. If you're ready to put these 3 things into action, but you're not sure where to start and you can use a little help, text ARMS to the number on the screen, and we'll make sure to get back to you and set up an appointment so we can go through those goals and help you get those arms you're looking to get. I'm Coach Dom. Keep moving.